forward. Let's go. You will be. Open the way. Take your time, take your time, take your time.
Since it's a blessing for His Excellency, respectfully let's stand on our feet. Respectfully let's stand on our feet. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to prophesy by doing the song we did the first time. Yehovah Tiasi Kuniti of grace, and we ask that let your covering continually be upon him. We decree and we declare that from today he will not appear on the radar of any bad person. From today your pillar of fire will be around him. From today your pillar of cloud will be around him. The Bible says, lift up your heads, O ye gates, let every gate that is shuttered be open. And we decree and declare, as he goes across the country, no accident will come closer to him. I thought somebody would say amen. No accident will come closer to him. No accident closer to the team. No evil will befall them. They will be protected by God. And just as people travel with motorcade, he will travel with angel gate. Let the angel of the Lord protect him, guard him, be with him, and at the end of the day, every glory will be given unto God. If you agree, shout the loudest amen.
John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president of Ghana. The national and regional leadership of the National Democratic Congress, our distinguished creatives, all protocol duly observed. I welcome you all to the Creative Connect, where creatives come face to face with the policymakers. Your presence alone is a demonstration of your commitment to Victory 2024. We appreciate all your coming, but a special thanks goes to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for finding the time to meet with us again under his extremely busy schedule during this campaign season. We also extend our special thank you to our leader, Rex Omar, and his team for their dedication and collaboration efforts that has made this year's creative campaign exceptional. On this note, we commend the organizers of this particular event, be it Rex Omar Creative Team, the Presidential Campaign Secretariat, the NDC Ashanti Regional Office, and the Ashanti Regional Zone 2 Office. Once again, you're welcome to Kumasi, the hub of Ghanaian culture. Thank you.
Women in cinema Ghana, please put your hands together.
And so, what's already
We also have the Actors Union of Ghana, Ashanti region. We have the Crew Association of Ghana, Ghana Music Rights Organization, National Association of Hairdressers and Beauticians Association. We have the Musicians Union. Their president is ably seated right in front of us. Uncle Bessa, welcome. Thank you very much indeed. We have the Film Producers Association of Ghana, the Creative Communications, the Unique Artists of NDC, Craftsmen Association, Tailors and Dressmakers, and of course Seamstress Association of Ghana, Progressive Hairdressers and Beauticians Association of Ghana, National Tailors and Dressmakers, I mentioned that earlier, and of course the Creatives for NDC, a very big acrobat to you as well, Ghana Concert Party Union, Ghana YouTubers, the All-Star Campaign, the 2-4 All-Stars Campaign, and of course, Audiovisual Rights Society of Ghana. I'd like to welcome to the microphone a man of a very noble character, a man that I believe his constituents will be very blessed to have him as their next member of parliament. A man that I see as a major treasure for the great NDC party. And he's going to speak on the creative economy with focus on music, film, and technology. Please welcome Honorable Babasani.
Good morning. Good morning. Once again, I think it's important to thank all of you, our fellow creatives that have found the time to make it to this event. Your Excellency, you're welcome to Mwase. So the creative industry continues to hold a lot of potential for job creation, particularly for young people and women. The creative industry has always held a lot of promise for the country. Every year, the creative industry has been that one anchor that has continuously provided the content to drive or make Ghana a holiday destination in December. From our events, from our music to our film, the creative industry has continued to position Ghana in the world as a very powerful country. As a party, the NDC has always believed in enabling the creative industry and using it to further to create employment for Ghanaians. In the past, some of the activities or some of the initiatives that we have been taking that have continued to enable the creative industry include the setting up of the National Theatre, the setting up of centers for national cultures across the various different regions, the funding of the By the Fireside, which has continuously provided a platform for young creatives to emerge. This and so much more we've done. In 2013, His Excellency John Mahama, the incoming president of the country, decided to add the creative industry or creative arts to the already existing tourism and culture ministry. The idea behind it was to elevate conversations of the creative industry within the governance circles. Prior to that, our former president, His Excellency John also made a significant contribution, financial contribution to the creative industry by giving 2 million cedis. Before then, it had never been done that a government in power was going to give such amount to the creative sector. This, we are aware, was what was used to provide or to create that research that was continuously provided the insights to enable the industry. The NDC believes in the creative industry. For a lot of people that don't know the various sectors that span the creative industry, it includes music, it includes film, it includes architecture, it includes advertising, it includes the broadcasting industry. So the next NDC government will do a number of things to enable the creative industry. Some of the ideas and proposals, I'm sure you may have heard, but I will reiterate it again in the various communications and various interactions that we've had. Today, and in the last 8 years, nearly 21 promises was made to the sector. But I'm sure you are aware as much as I am that not a single of the promises that was made to the sector have been delivered. 21 promises. This tells you that the current government doesn't factor the creative industry. It's been promise after promise after promise. Last week, there was a very interesting development where an app was actually launched. Lately, because they want to own and position themselves as digitalization kings, they tend to just launch anything at all. They launched an app that they didn't even understand what to do. After the launch of the app, we were told in one part that it was a streaming platform. In another part, we were told that it was a collective management platform. Which is which? This tells you the desperation of the government, the current government today, to want to cut the attention of the creative industry. But today the film industry has collapsed. Within a year, you can count the number of films that's produced within the country. A number of our stars are sitting home today. A number of our producers have found other things to do. Kumasi or Kumawood, which was evolving and had grown and had become a major hub for film production, is now dead. They are not growing more, they are not growing newer film stars. They don't have an idea how distribution should be done. In fact, the government, regardless of the promise they made to the sector, haven't gone into or tried to take any initiative to help them to understand the newer trends and then know how distributions can be done. These are some of the things that the NDC intends to do. So for the new NDC government, having a strong belief in the creative industry, some of the things we intend to do are these. His Excellency Dr. Mahama already indicated to all of us that the National Theatre, which we established in the early 90s, which has continuously been a strong provider for industry, it's been one of the major investments that have been done for industry. A number of the businesses in industry today would not have grown and thrived without the existence of the National Theatre. Charterhouse, Ghana Music Awards, almost all the advertising companies that continue to employ a lot more young people, all of them built their business on the back of the National Theatre. On this belief and the power of such an infrastructure, His Excellency Dr. Mahama and the NDC is promising to not only rehabilitate the National Theatre in Accra, but also develop and invest in one in the Ashanti region. So a few weeks ago, it was very interesting to listen to the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, finding it difficult to defend how the NPP government having been able to rehabilitate the National Theatre in Accra, regardless of the promise they made to us to establish 10 large sitting theatres across the country. 10 large sitting theatres. That promise has not been delivered. The existing one in Accra have not been done. Rather interestingly, in some few months ago, when they found the money, when they realized that there was money to be given to a younger sibling of the president's family for Global Citizen, they nearly, but for our vigilance, they nearly gave her $5 million to invest in Global Citizen, even though the Global Citizen organization were not aware of it. So if the government can find $5 million to give to a younger sibling of the president's family, even though it was not part of the arrangement with the Global Citizen Organization, it means that they can find money to invest in the National Theatre and invest in some of this critical infrastructure that is needed for industry. However, they didn't do it. This is one of the priorities that we'll concentrate on when we come into power. The rehabilitation initiative. Funding to the creative industry is very critical. Today, a number of financial institutions do not understand our industry. They do not understand how we grow. It's become more important today for us to have an avenue where people from the industry can access the critical funding that we need to develop the content that continues to create value for us and value for the country. Before His Excellency Dr. Mahama left power, and having an understanding of this, he saw to the passing of the Act 930, which saw the establishment of the National Film Authority. Now, that National Film Authority, now wisdom as NDC, was supposed to come with a National Film Fund. What this government needed to do was oversee the passing of an ally that would have operationalized the National Film Fund. It doesn't take even a month to pass an ally. For those that are students of parliamentary business, you would understand that it takes you only 21 days to lay an ally and ensure that it is passed. It's been 8 years. You needed 21 days, just 21 days to oversee the operationalization of the National Film Authority and the National Film Fund. That hasn't happened. So if you're in Kumasi today, and if you are in need of funds and you've not gotten it, if you're a member of Kumawu today, and your industry has collapsed, just know that the government's lack of willpower and commitment to enable the National Film Authority and the National Film Fund, it is why we are here. So this is what the NDC seeks to do. Don't forget, we passed the Act 930 that led the National Film Authority. Don't forget in passing it as well, knowing that the industry needed those funds, we intended to have the National Film Fund. This is one of the things we intend to make sure it happens when we come into government. Again, before His Excellency Dr. Mahama left power, he had put together a Creative Arts Council made up of various industry practitioners to come together to create a draft that was going to see or lead to the creation of the Creative Industry Bill. Again, the Creative Industry Bill was supposed to come with a Creative Arts Fund. In fact, before His Excellency left power, he availed 1 million cedis to the Creative Arts Council. There are a number of practitioners today who benefited from that fund. Some of them, the fund that they got went into film production, some went into event production, some went into various different projects that created value for themselves and for the industry. So this is why we say to you that that was the precedent for the Creative Arts Fund. So this is why when we say to you that we are going to revive the Creative Arts Fund, this is what we mean by that. That process was what that was truncated. The industry bill has been passed anyway, but today I know Kojo Prekudakwa and the focal members have been on the case of the government to ensure that the Creative Arts Agency is legally constituted and ensure that the Creative Arts Fund exists. This will be one of the priority areas for the NDC, the new NDC government from January 2025. So to the members of the creative industry, there is hope. This is something His Excellency Dr. Mahama has done before. You have seen the work we have put in relative to that, and this is what we are coming to continue. So don't be downhearted. Just know that much fund that will provide you that fund that you need to produce your content is coming. Also, collective management had been a struggle and relates to other key stakeholders like the likes of Netflix, like the likes of Boomplay, like the likes of YouTube, like the likes of Spotify, to ensure that your content is distributed and you make the money that you need from this content. This and many more we intend to do to spur growth in the creative industry. Every year as well, Ghana has become a holiday maker, not because a particular government instituted a year of return. Over time, from 2000, from the late 90s, every December, there are a number of people that come to Ghana on the account of the works that successive governments have done. So, the year of return shouldn't be an excuse for this government. In fact, year of return ideologically failed, but for the creative industry. So we believe in the power of the creative industry, and this and more about some of the things that we'll do to enable the industry. His Excellency John Mahama and the incoming president of the country will lay more emphasis on some of these initiatives and some of the things we intend to do for the creative industry. But we need you to understand and be aware that if there's one party, if there's one political party, there's one presidential candidate, an incoming president, that understands our sector, that are undertaking initiatives proud to enable growth in our sector, is His Excellency John Mahama. This year, for everybody within the creative art and culture industries, we need you to make a commitment. We need you to make a commitment for growth in our sector. We need you to make a commitment for an industry that we've never seen before. And that industry can be enabled by only one man. One man that has done it before, one man that knows it all, one man that truly understands it. And when he comes in, he's made a commitment to us as well, that in the first 120 days, we're going to see key initiatives that will lead to development in the industry. So please, wherever you are today, whichever constituency you are today, use your creative ingenuity, use your creative progress to ensure His Excellency John Mahama is returned to power and we have the majority in power. Thank you very much.
Thank you. A year after 2025, January 7th, I swear President Mahama into office. I did about what I said, Kumasifo, Usheni. They say, HBI National Theatre for Kumasi. And I feel in my PhD, the Black Star Experience. The Black Star Experience, no, I go for people back down. A year, Bosumi December. As December, and bring up for people back down. Yes, a narrative. And between January and December, 10 years, Bosumi be back down and be baby Koso Hano. And this is how our trainer said, Opeso Badana, and again, December 1 out of that. And only the Black Star Experience will make sure she will. Sunday, Yegam, the Bray Ohoma, Omo, I endorse President Mahama. And I feel Yayage Media the Bray across the country, it's in Pacho over when you can screen the soap for only 5 minutes.
Musician.
Yeah, listen. Wow. And you come so see you need to fucking do what you put to some land. And you put that one to my yeah, and then, August 7 December, now you're the cat and the show.
On the role of tourism in supporting and enhancing interconnected sectors from local businesses and cultural heritage, creating a more integrated view of the tourism ecosystem. He's very passionate about tourism and the creative arts industry, tourism and hospitality consultant he is, and also the Deputy Executive Director of the Association of Tourism Sites Ghana. Please welcome the one, the only, Abedu Santana. Kweku, you have only 5 minutes.
Hey Zoo, Anope, you better His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, and then you penny for a cat win. I feel your way and some of your and never be a sample and I'm a person of sharing so. The kind and then Ghana tourism the baby a Jinano, a NDC and the Abijana. Mama will be a control and that. Ghana Tourism Authority and they want a NDC and at the year 2011 or called Parliament as a Sandra IFN Act 871 a bigger free Ghana Tourism Board a big Ghana Tourism Authority say NDC and tourism in the national. I think the Atosu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ever president said the Babaka creative arts and culture, every ministry of chieftains and on the a tourism ministry and Sana Yebe who say creative arts for yourself, new ministry as a CFO, Yamo yourself. Obi Abakacho MPP at tourism, SANDC no a draw. I'm a bachelor year of return 1992 and His Excellency the late Jerry Rollins through a policy Professor Efwa Sadalan Mudebai Yenya Pan African Theatre Historical Festival Panafest Amoma 2000 the year 2000 and on the camp and the late friend Joseph Project Namutie Adia Profu Echi they say Afibia when they say Obu Tupai Ako Festival na Afibe do Ombakona Festival di Diasasa Eti Emma le tourism no eye wesi basa I don't think His Excellency abaye obehye ukina na mesramo abaye bi ho we putting infrastructure in place Ebua tourism and hospitality, creative arts, SANDC. Media Babasadi, Eka creative arts and Yema. But I want to emphasize on tourism because when we say tourism, we are talking about a social economic activity that inures benefits to the host communities. Now, in the year 2011, NDC, MI, the Pekia Tourism Board, and the Tourism Authority. Now, Ora Julius Debra. And the executive director at the Ghana Tourism Board in 2010. Yansha Emrano, Act 871, and then Emrano Eka, and also Faso and Abai ADDA. Now, so I'm for credit, Emma and Lysia will lay the foundation. Airport massive, and this is a chassis. Airport aircraft, and this is a chassis. And then I say, 52 member countries of Africa, Obia to be Ghana, on your visa on arrival, the year 2015, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And Yaka tourism, and a sector. Now, who have now a hotel, who a restaurant, and a chopper. Nasa Utia, a tour, your friend, tourism levy. A year and Maranshi share NDC and the buy. Now, so 2017. Now, MPP and AGG levy now. Busamu said, Sa a tour now, Utiano, and Faswa Bay and Wenyam. Oko Act A71 said the NDC share now. Or said, the funds will be used for the purposes of the tourism development fund. You have been input to you. You've been training more hotels. You've been training more restaurants. Now, Sasika, Anna, it is NDC that brought the policy. Hotel for Mutia tourism level. Busamu say emphasize when you figure out tourism authority. Abani ya papa dia onya wabia Okonda hotel a 1% echo abaho. Na echo abaho as a second developing the industry now woman. And yes, yes, and when you say Sika, now find the Juma as I said, Omomutia etuano Kenya ifim. And I pay your person will be a TSS. So, a creative art or craft. Yaba, the citadel of culture, a Ashanti men. Oko Enya, a Dinka village, Oko Sokobai, Oko Bombre, Oko a year, one of the council called offensive, who was a performing a creating Yama a day given to me at the Abuab, and no His Excellency John Ramani Mahama, Waka, now I am that into a GDD, said obey. As I said, why are she shaking? Shop operators, restaurant operators, hotel operators, I think one more kitchen rest houses. Sikana Mutiani Mabai. His Excellency John Ramani Mahama said, you didn't develop a human. His son said, you want to put a film on Chiso Digo, and you want to Mosafata Samunaso Faso, and then a Sikana and Tinkline. Nobody have parties, nobody to 2 pine park, which Yabasha, His Excellency John Mahama, a better president, Kumasi for, Kuma wood for, a Yapo, anyone who come in, you benefited from an international travel exposure of His Excellency John Ramani Mahama. Creative arts one very near the tourism creative art export that we have in this country. His Excellency John Ramani Mahama has outlined a detailed policy for our tourism, culture, and creative art, emphasizing on creating employment for the youth, which is an economic drive. The Black Star experience. December 1 year of return. It is all year round. Now, you Pan-African month. Now, Pan-African month, the boss could go ahead. Ghana, a unique destination when it comes to heritage, especially the African Americans. It is your activities are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. December, there's your parties. It is across the country. Your musical, any cultural societies across the country. Not reaching activity. That is in the Black Star experience policy of His Excellency John Ramani Mahama. Film festival. It's a whole year program. Any once in a month or once in a year. I feel food. You would be making sure hotel in here serving local cuisine with tax rebate and I remember some tax holiday. I'm poor by a queer for our year and I went to when the sofa and poor hotels. Infrastructure yaka aban biya ni ho and the Fourth Republic our see infrastructure and the supporting creative arts. National Theatre, NDC this year. Conference Center, NDC this year. Emra Apeja Tourism, Ama Abeya Authority, semi-autonomous and autonomous body, no, NDC in Dubai. And yeah, musicians, Sabi, answer na be free a year hologram. Madame Betty Idris, and another copyright administrator. NDC in a chance or more I don't for a Japan mobile. In a copyright society of Ghana. Because it is why the Benjamin Baby I say, NDC here, tourism, culture, and creative art. I am true. Now, make the biggest music destination in Africa is Nigeria. And you be a more music streaming app. But what is Nigeria for who app be a my streaming was? I am true. And say almost all my lunch music streaming app. I am true. Muti, sa no moye Ghana Post app. With a Uber driver and a young driver, this will use our app. And they are Google. I capture the whole world satellite. And they are Google maps we use. So I'm covered by also my covered app. Oh, I also my app. Oh, I'm not wait over the data. Now also much yet. I'm a couple of I am trouble. And come a beer and she. It's Mahama fast happening that I won't catch us a digitization. Busamos and fast obey and obey your film. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a TV channel. More we see in a local content in the Busu. Who pass up a such an Anutia. Jumania, your conference center, our crime. Who must went to Yamba? Your dedicated TV channel. Who bet me a head, who do more, where to our head line. As he can be artists, a better producers, a better when you share a power. It's a young down, as I said, I think many are so fast. So we have an end-to-end policy programs and ideas that is going to transform the creative art tourism sector. Thank you so much.
The gospel artist to make us Yami be when you those soon from anyone else from your mom penny and at head. You're getting bigger as a local. Oya Ashanti ni pure pa. I don't feel no catch up to her. Say na me shira mo. Adenti. O say ye ni esi empeteni. Na afi de ya kofa tani a e chere. We are breaking something with 24 hours. And for the last time, we are stopping the earth, breaking the earth with 24 hours.
Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, any petty for all protocol observed. Me Majuma may fight, Minyama can be brave. Namedi, any pie friend of John Dramani Mahama. Nam Pacific in what I said it will be. Papa, a friend of John Dramani Mahama, the Dinkai or Donipa. Anna or Punipa. Anna or what Chimama Gana, my Emma. He is the only president. Senadam for Newa, so well, baby, so opposition, he will never forget about you. He is the only president ever since I awoke me, with all the busy schedule as a president. Now a far phone, now a friend. Hey Rex, me too catch on what to say. What? You do that. Get your member DNA, 81 dance actually when they say, dear, what can be obey because of Tama no wa baby, why ye baby, and your money say, or free a baby in fear watching your greatest baby, I was with your winning bottom sika and come out. So catch now say on your boy in the bottom scout. At Chama your copra for the baby where quietly all people. Now catch yourself about a pension scheme, Mamma Munina. Said the buyer pressure now and what about to be a different swap. Obey an hour again. And Your Excellency, the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
chair so I don't pay my kind who said you may do it. Big kind of bring I'm said in your Baba Sadiq Wabobo and no my walk your manifesto. Yeah, you see him says and you may have come na your Baba you may have what said the mayor in creative arts industry. Now they all want to say creative art industry is one of the biggest revenue earners in our economy. We share this one. More creative arts in sports. And the years before. The years catching up here. And so, over your my Ghana, and from our fans, one of my, hey, Rexo, hey, Rexo, and so Okofia, you made him and so fans the open up the brain. Now I was here now it is sad, and then creative arts were also on my channel, not almost almost me on my man, and then what I got there. Creative arts above from Prague. The creative arts sports sector, so Black Stars, I think they will be Black Stars match. What come say? Why she had one attack? What's your boxing? And the boxing we have no answer my fear. A coffee. Now I was saying, Yawa, in Peter, in sex and now we say, and this is my forever. Yeah, the creative arts, metro front and center to try and raise it. When they make a celebrate, people and no man so much was you are. And so make kind in a member boss of a cracker. Nedi kind, you have a massive Sadika Casanoka creative arts fund. And yet for Tua Edimentu, home, na Yadiabua, the creative arts. In Tiano, they are there, say, you may attempt now, operationalizing creative arts fund. So the creative arts startups, any businesses are on more creative arts space. You never want the best of my say, so they are coming to me, and you will be no creative arts. Or film village also. Film village, you come once a and he may say, Crexo Martin, and besides, I feel village no wasting. We said, maybe now, if this can be a free baby, but say, if the sea film village, I will once again have to attack, free up. Actually, it says that, the says, the film village, no, it could be before, and there was some confusion about it. Until later, and I say, this once again. And so we use our rights or say agency, it's a manifesto says and it is film village. A village is very center of productions. It's a open shooting and also a discover open shooting.
discover, and it will help to lower cost of production for your filmmakers. And also then, Junior Sadiq Canada, National Film Theatre, since China for YEC Rollins Abreso, MSC is not been rehabilitated. It was quite from anywhere we are exhibition and I do sometimes curtains. You can't draw the curtains, stage more, I say, I don't want to be aggressive. And the American society, it says you said a bit to me about the creative industry. Now, we share a manifesto 2020, and the true who said, a second national theatre, a walk massive. 2024 manifesto said it was Yamea said ABC a second national theatre in Kumasi. If it's Kumasi, they are the center of the arts and culture in this country. And so also we share budget and maybe a finance minister have a kind budget here. It is at all for sports. Into Black Stars and maybe I'm going to be Black music will be Olympic Games and Commonwealth Games Sikano, they make allocation for it. And so I don't see why we can't make budgetary allocation for the creative arts. And every year, finance minister of a time budgeter, they make a special budgetary allocation for the creative arts. Now, they don't pay we are here allocation, capacity building, the number of person we will put it under that budgetary allocation. I'm said Sadika Council, but yes, special digital channel, DTT so. I know digital terrestrial television platform. Now, a pay-per-view channel. It is a big here also. You had better channel also. And put you now a big no and that money will go back to support the creative industry. And youth employment offer the way you're playing now will call to sell flower on the right. We will say a friend of Gallywood. And no, a training center for young artists and creative industry. And then so far, we will say, warning and culture and India bro. And I will say, buy a kitchen everyone. The infrastructure in the send them artists, young artists, or creative industry. More professionals, into which we more better so that we can raise the new breed of artists and actors. And also, I think so. To further bolster our creative industry, will support local content creation initiatives and ensure that our digital content creators, particularly our youth, have the resources to develop content that promotes Ghanaian culture. I just say, your content, your films, your music, you be promoted so that you be instead of watching the foreign ones. And I would play TV stations that are foreign films and all because I'm a president. First time, it's a presidential jet. I'm the first film share. Now I have a foreign film. I have second film, foreign film. And I'm saying, now there would be any films here I will play anymore. I'm saying baby, and I'm saying Ghanaian films. Yeah, you took my hand. You took my hand, and when I was over there, and I was here. And see, the next trip I make up, now when I would film speak, now they say what to be saying. The guy film back on, nay, Lewe, Van Vika. And Van Vika, I'm saying, Buluchobo, girl, baby, and the boyfriend, and I'm born with the Nukoto and Rim baby. Until they wait in the area, if you form a Bible, Musa Van Vika, at that from our brand. And they wait, they say, oh, Jama confront our bono, and when you're the sick, and I will say, let me, if you play with the water from you fall from aeroplane. Basically, I mean, these are all beautiful films, and very nice films. And our little coffee, they win and I'm a big elbow. But if you have the Bible to be a woman who was into a while, I know you buy the back. I said, and I'm big we have the talent, we have the content, and if we promote it, it will be a blessing to our country. And to me, the other things, persons living with disabilities, which I manifest from the Black Star experience, and on the Black Star experience. And we are the main policy driver for the creative arts and the tourism industry. Now, under this Black Star experience, we were Pan-African Month, Senya, Million and during the Pan-African Month, you be annual film festival. You be the best films. You're producer for that year. Near showcasing of our Yama Awards to South filmmakers. The African Music Festival. I just said Ghanaian musicians. You've been invited some of our African musicians. No matter come now. Big music festival. You've been African Fashion Week. It's the African fashion. You've been fashion designers now. I'm designing nice. Now you're catwalk. No man 1990 so. San Antino. The Bay Food Fest will come and sample the various dishes. I feel so tourism promotion. Sir Bosomono, we will organize buses, domestic tourism. And to wow, you pay a small fee and then we'll make accommodation arrangements. It is a Mole Park now, you go to Mole Park, enjoy the place for some days, and then you come back. If you want to go to water region, ecotourism, Kakum Park, everywhere you want to go, send a mayor, you'll be promoting domestic tourism. Then you be art festival. It's the sculptors, the painters. You be baby na painting artworks. And then they will also be able to sell some of their works so that they can also make money. And then also a jewelry exhibition. It's gold jewelry, beads, a big exhibition. Also, and see, all those things are things we're going to do. And then also marine drive projects, and so if we are being I'm going to be and also private sector partners almost every country they have a nice seafront nice thing just tongue artworks jewelry, cafes near the day. You can go there and have a nice time. Then every year, you have an annual dialogue on the creative arts. Me and my president, me and Kasabeba, I'll come and sit here. Annual dialogue on the creative arts. You will organize it once a year. President Bewo, Minister of Tourism Bewo, all the relevant ministers related to creative arts, sports minister, youth minister, Omina Bewo, and the Beto Safra, and then we'll see the progress we have made and how much more we have to do. Indeed, I hope we've been discussing everything to do with the creative arts. Now, and these are some of the few things that we're not going to do it for you. We're going to work with you to implement whatever we have said here. And see, Madam, I say thank you once again.